want to talk about pure passion. Deborah Campbell, this woman went from almost not being able to walk to becoming an ultra runner. Our athlete of the week this week is all about, well, move it or lose it. She's moving big time. Have a look.
For Deborah Campbell, it is this simple. She runs because she can.
My first thought when I was first diagnosed was, how am I going to take care of my kids? How am I going to get them dressed? How am I going to do their hair? How am I going to bathe them? How am I going to do my daily functions?
9 years ago, Deborah was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis. It's a form of arthritis that causes inflammation in the back. At one point, it was in control of her life.
There were the times in the morning when it took me 45 minutes just to get out of bed, but it took Scott to just come and sacrifice his mornings to come walk around my side of the bed and take about 5 minutes to get me just to kind of sit up. And then I could put my head on his chest, and then we would slowly work about scooching my bum to the edge of the bed and then try to stand up.
It slowly fuses the spinal segments. What happens is you get pain and inflammation in the back, and then slowly the back range of movement starts to reduce and the neck range of movement as well.
After months of struggling to move, walking with a cane, and at one point being in a wheelchair, Deborah and her husband Scott started to win the battle.
When she was first diagnosed, it was tough for both of us. And we have fought together to conquer this thing. It's just been one of those things that it's become a daily occurrence, and we're doing what we can to break through.
From Scott hauling me upstairs to bed, down to the sofa, taking me to bed, getting me dressed in the mornings, doing my hair. I asked him to put me on my treadmill, and he did. So that's when I started to walk again. I modified a lot of my stride.
Deborah now runs up to 5 days and 50 kilometers a week. She has run in over 30 events, and the Whistler Half Marathon in June is next. With her AS under control, Deborah says she has to keep moving.
The way I had approached, even from the onset of diagnosis, was that this disease was never going to define me at all. I'm going to define it. So that's every day. I get up in the morning, and if you're feeling stiffness or if you're in quite a bit of pain, that's the first thought that comes into my head is, how am I going to deal with this today?